It makes us who we are.
Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live stream Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined as always by my excellent friends Chris, playing the noir detective, human, inquisitive, rogue, Mannix.
Hello.
Heather playing the wickedly silent but deadly half-drow assassin rogue Kaless. Rochelle playing the popular and charismatic Triton Bard of Whispers, Gillian.
Hello.
Raymond playing naive but lovable Turtle Battle Master Fighter, George. George is encased in darkness now. And Reese playing the
a black screen.
undead-hating, animal-loving hill dwarf druid of the moon, Theron.
I do have my animals.
Stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Catch up on previous episodes on my YouTube page, as well as read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes, no players allowed live series Crafting Annihilation on Thursdays. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/roguewatson. Shoutouts to platinum patrons Andrew, Brian, Richard, and Joe, and gold patrons RPG Papercrafts, Charming Grenade, and Pretty Boy and Yuma. Thank you all for your support. For our campaign, we use roll20.net, and for streaming and... I lost my train of thought. I use open broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Almost made it without a flub. Curses. Previously on Tomb of Annihilation. After the encounter with the goblins outside the shrine, the party followed their captured goblin guide Yaka, crossed the river Soshenstar, and camped for the evening. That night, they each had nightmarish visions of 3 old women arguing and mentioning foreboding things like the Soulmonger, and even mentioning a Serac by name. The next day, Yaka took them to some ancient ruins filled with zombies, claiming sneaking through was the quickest way to reach his people's iron god. Theron wasn't about to leave a bunch of undead alone, however. The party had planned on taking them out carefully from afar, but then Theron wild-shaped into a bear and charged, resulting in a long, drawn-out, dangerous fight with over a dozen undead. These zombies were not quite normal, however. Each sported an odd plant growth on their body. Theron would soon discover the culprit, an unholy flower that attacked living creatures and spread its seeds by reanimating the corpses. Theron narrowly avoided reaching such a fate when a critical hit nearly ended his adventuring career. Yaka tried to escape during the battle, but Mannix and Annette were able to subdue and tie him up again. Eventually, the horde of zombies was beaten back, and our heroes camped in the area for the evening, bruised and battered, but alive. Fucking barely. Holy crap. We discussed this, I believe, after we got off last session, and then I brought that up in Crafting Annihilation, and holy crap, you came so close to death, it was bananas.
Like a weird permadeath.
Like a weird permadeath thing.
Yeah. No chance for reviving.
No.
Yep, you're a zombie now.
Oh my gosh.
But the rush, guys, I don't think I can go back.
Gotta do it again.
Theron gained a new quirk. It's just...
He's adopted the plot from Flatliners. He's gonna see how close he can get to death.
Yep.
Closer and closer.
Thrill seeking, that's the term I'm
there you go.
trying to think of.
So it's the plant that does it?
It was the plant.
Because whatever, Mannix died by the fireball, but there was no plant, so that's why he's okay.
The plant had its description was if it brings anybody to 0, they turn into a zombie.
Well, the actual attack. Let's see, how does it say? If it's still on the chat log. Yeah. If the target is a humanoid that drops to 0 hit points as a result of this damage, it dies and is implanted with a yellow musk creeper bulb. Unless the bulb is destroyed, the corpse animates as a zombie after being dead for 24 hours. So he's not instantly zombified, but it does say if it's dropped to 0 hit points, it dies.
Yep.
And
as we've learned, there is no resurrection right now, so...
Yes. Correct. Hence the terror.
Yep, hence the terror.
Oh dear. Yeah, so you guys got a short rest after that incredible fight scene, clearing out a good section of the undead. You all awaken the next day, and Yaka says he's kind of mollified after trying to escape from the area. Notes you all were able to defeat the undead. Also notes that you all are kind of a little worse for wear. Not quite bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But mentions that the Iron God should be just up ahead. He does mention that this is a sacred ground. Multiple tribes worship the Iron God, and that it is like an unspoken truce that no blood is to be spilled around the area, and they all defend it fiercely.
So we know goblins and grungs, presumably, are different tribes that worship this thing. Does the goblin know what other tribes there are? What else are we expecting to find here?
He keeps saying something in Goblin, and then he tries to translate it in Common, and it comes out as like a plant people.
Okay.
You're not quite sure, and if something is getting lost in translation there, but
Yeah. I don't know. At this point, plant people wouldn't surprise me.
So yeah, you guys can make your way forward, and we officially can. Let's see, did I grab the right thing? Nope. I have to fucking grab. I was gonna say you officially unveiled your first hex on this fucking map. If I can actually.
This is a giant map.
Oh my god! I don't know if I can grab it. Am I gonna grab the X? I am. All right, I'm moving the X for a second. Jesus. All right.
One hex reveal.
Yay,
Only
I got it.
180
All
more to
right.
go.
Yeah, certainly don't have to reveal all the X's. All right. That's what that one looks like.
Boy.
It's more jungle. Yay.
Yep.
Lower.
What's the situation with the Goblin Guide right now? Obviously, he is kind of leading you guys forward, but are you, like, how is he, I guess, restrained, or how do you want to keep track
Leash
of
and
him?
collar and shackled.
Yeah. I would have put the tabaxi back on him once we got out of the fight. So that's what they were doing before, is guarding him.
Okay.
I don't know. I assume leave at least his wrist tied.
Okay.
But yeah, mostly we're counting on the tabaxi to guard him and make sure he doesn't run away.
Yep. You all enter a clearing in the area. No encounters as you get closer. Standing in the middle of a clearing in the jungle is an 8-foot-tall statue, humanoid in shape, although you note quickly that it appears to be very wide. Not quite, it's humanoid, but it's not really human-looking. And it takes you a minute to look you almost have to look back at George and realize it looks like it's literally modeled after a turtle.
Oh.
It's got iron joints and an adamantine breastplate, an iron helmet with slits for eyes. The rest of it is made of sculpted wood, reinforced with bands and rivets of adamantine. Scattered around its feet are offerings, a bowl of gold and flowers, piles of bones, and, strangely, a rotting log with large mushrooms growing out of it. Surrounding the statue, 3 separate groups of humanoids and creatures stand in rapt attention. You recognize the goblins in insectoid masks as part of the Batiri tribe, same as Yaka. You also recognize the second group, the frog-like grungs, who chitter and croak quietly amongst themselves. The third is a diminutive, strange group of plant-like creatures riding slightly bigger fungus-like beasts as mounts. They eye you warily and make an odd whistling sound that reminds you of wind passing through reeds. None of these creatures approach you nor raise their weapons, but their body language definitely reads defensive.
Okay.
There are quite a number of these
Oh, here we go.
in the area.
Oh boy, that is a lot of things.
It's those frogs.
Oh no,
Yes.
George!
George draws his sword.
Hold on, no, don't do that. Maddox catches his
Day
wrist. Don't.
Will be
don't
my
do-
day.
After-
I will add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
Oh
frogs.
my
to
god,
belt.
we're all gonna die.
I nod approvingly.
I have a new frog skin belt coming my way.
Oh no.
George, you also, we keep forgetting about this, you also have that little bunny unicorn that still kind of hangs around you.
Yes, I stroke it every day.
Okay.
Things to never be taken out of context.
Yeah.
It keeps me warm at night.
Great.
Excellent.
Do we know from the actual quest giver, Makanga? What is that his name? I think it's his name.
Charge!
No, George, hold on.
In the middle of your speech.
We got to play this smart, George. We can kill all the grungs you want, but we got to get this golem creature here activated and coming with us, or whatever it does. First, once we have it, they're presumably going to attack us anyway. So kill grungs then.
Yaka begins shouting in Goblin.
Oh no! I tell the Tabaxi to shut him up.
Okay. The nearest Tabaxi, just fucking slams, the big one slams his fist across the Goblin's face. The Goblin kind of reels back. Several of the Goblins do come trotting over. They are not trotting over like they are in charge attack mode, but they are kind of in, we need to talk mode.
Okay.
But they do eye you all, very, warily.
None of us speak Goblin, right? Can anyone actually understand Goblin?
I'll put my swords away for now.
This is how I speak Goblins.
Slice.
Slice to meet you, Goblins!
Doesn't someone have a interpreter skill? Spell?
Theron can speak to animals, but actual humanoid languages elude him.
What if he's racist and think of goblins as animals?
Yeah, maybe.
In his eye, goblins are animals.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But
That's
then,
right.
when he can't speak to them, oh man, his life is just turned upside down.
They are not but beasts. No.
Am I the beast? Where's the language at?
Rosetta Stone.
That's a good question.
It's on the left column of the core, the bottom
Right,
of the
yeah.
left column. At least that's how it looks on my page. It's other proficiencies and languages.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was.
Nope, I'm good. Undercommon and Dwarvish.
Just hit the plus sign and type it in real quick.
Learned Goblin.
Bastards. From these.
Shoot. Okay.
Yaka's not unconscious. He's still kind of just bleeding and kind of looking around.
Yeah.
The other goblins are approaching very steadily, and he actually, well, his hands are tied. Never mind. He can't do. He just kind of gestures.
Yeah. All right, I'll address Yaka. I'll say, Yaka, before you talk to your friends in your own little language there, you talk to us first. What do you intend to say to him?
Here, let me just shove my claws into his back. Whoa.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh my god! George attempts diplomacy. He murders the restrained goblin.
Shoves his hand through the chest of the goblin. Oh no!
And anyway, as he shoves his claws in there, he says, "Speak common."
What's going on with Heather? Why is she not talking? Did I miss something?
I don't know. We can't. Her
Her
mic's not working.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought we heard you during the pre-show.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah.
We did talk during the pre-show.
Hmm.
The pre-show.
Yep.
We're industry people now.
The pre-show.
Roll your damage, George.
Hold on. Oh god, this is going to shit so quickly.
Why?
I don't think
I didn't.
well,
I just wanted to threaten him. I didn't mean to hurt him.
I mean, you did roll an attack. All right, that's. Yeah. You get his attention. Ah! You nearly severed his spinal cord with one clawed hand through his back.
Don't let any of his blood hit the ground.
Yeah.
Please, no, Diaka!
That's right. Speak common. Continue.
Should be no kill Yaka at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, Yaka, tell us what's going on. Talk to us, man.
I was going to say that you bring great treasure to Iron God. You offer it to it. That way you can approach safely. Please keep large turtle away from Yoka.
All right, Yaka,
Treasure?
look me in the eyes. Now, that's the story. We're here to bring treasure to you and to your god and to worship him with the rest of these tribes. That's what you're going to play out for us, right?
Yes, that's why you are here. Or you could give treasure to Yoka.
I am rolling insight just to make sure we're on the same page.
Okay. He appears to be in extreme pain right now. And
Great.
you surmise that pain might be a good incentive to having him tell the truth, or at least having him say what you want him to say. If
Yeah.
all the psychotherapy on torture is, if that's how it goes.
Can you hear me
Alright.
now?
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, there we go. I don't know how I sound, so the microphone is on my computer, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, okay. You sound all right. You sound like a computer mic, but it's fine.
Yeah, at the beginning I was like, no, wait, stop, we have to do the little disc thingy.
All right.
Oops, oh well.
Yeah, okay. Okay. That's the play. You deviate from it, or your goblin friends get antsy. The turtle's putting his hand in your back again.
No! Just don't mess with Iron God! Yoka does not control other tribes. You understand, yes?
Sure. Reading the quest again, we needed some sort of control amulet for this construct. Which I don't think we've looked for or have any idea about. But for now, let's just see what's up here. All right, Yaka, tell your friends what's going on.
All right, he shouts back in Goblin, but you do note that you do not know how to speak Goblin.
Right, we're just trusting you at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, I said common.
Well,
I
the
assume
other goblins don't
the other
understand
goblins-
Common.
yeah.
Can I stealth into the bushes?
Sure.
Well, maybe the control amulet is with the construct. Is that
Maybe. That's
because it?
yeah.
It doesn't say it's like a sequential thing. It just says they want
Right.
both of them.
Once both. Okay. Yeah. All right. How do the goblins look now that Yaka's talked to them?
They look like they're kind of nodding and backing out, but they look at Yaka and you all and still have a look of like concern and kind of general unease, I guess, seeing as how they just watched the turtle shove his fist into his back.
No, they didn't see that.
Oh, well.
That was a stealth punch to the back.
You surmise that
Claw
Yaka
hand.
may have mentioned that in passing.
I'm in the bushes. I'm hiding.
Yeah. Nobody is. There's a lot of people here, so you can kind of slip between the crowd.
Okay, I guess we approach.
From the bushes, I kind of want to do like recon of like the other groups to make sure like if they have like anything that looks like the controlling amulet or anything like that in their possession.
Okay. The Tabaxi also look back and ask you if they want to keep Yaka here, if they want to march him up with you all, or how does that want to play out?
Think we all go up together. Just keep him close. Don't let him leave your side.
Okay. Celeste, roll a perception check for me as you kind of move around the exterior area in the bushes.
I'm really pretty sure. I'm gonna do a stealth check.
Well, you're trying to look for the amulet, right?
I guess. My perception's not good though. That was pretty good.
From your vantage point, kind of snooping around, you don't see it offhand, although you know that an amulet would obviously be pretty small. The grungs don't really, or these weird plant creatures don't really have like much like clothing per se, so you're not sure even where they would store such a thing. You're not sure what the intelligence level of these creatures are, but they're at least enough to have like some kind of hierarchy, and appear to have enough to be somewhat actively worshipping this construct in the middle.
Yeah.
Once you guys get close enough, you can roll an Arcana check to identify this thing.
Okay. Arcana.
Ha! 2 plus 0s did quite well with the Arcana check. Gillian Theron, you recognize from maybe a book you read or something that there is a construct that wizards can build, usually are defensive in nature, called a shield guardian, and they are designed to protect their creator, and they are controlled with a control amulet. And you know that in order to essentially turn it on, you would need that amulet.
That's not to
Okay.
be seen.
No, it does not appear to be in this immediate area.
Is there anything on the construct that would denote which wizards created it?
Well, the weirdest thing about it is that it looks like a turtle. I can't do that with the way the token looks, but like it looks modeled like a big robotic turtle. It's got like the big flat turtle head and the kind of like rounded chassis. Just kind of like, and you might not even have been able to tell exactly that's what it looked like, except you've got George to like look at it and be like, oh, okay. I can kind of see that.
Just got your profile.
Yeah.
But
And
nothing about which wizards made it.
no. Wakanga did specifically mention that he had found that journal, and from he believes to be one of the old advanced age ninja turtles that have roamed these lands, and he thinks that this construct belongs to one of them.
Interesting. Let's ask Yaka if he knows anything about an amulet or necklace that might belong to his god.
He fidgets a bit uncomfortably and says, yes.
Before we go any further, I'm going to ask Yaka if the grung and plant people speak common. Does he have any way of communicating with them?
He like tries to like spit on the ground and can't really do it very well, but you can tell like, his response is just almost rage instantly. No! They're stupid, vile creatures! War with goblins! No speak! Okay.
And how are these other two tribes reacting to us right now? Like the fact that we're just sort of approaching.
Extreme caution. They also kind of react that way to each other, though. Like, you can tell these tribes are not used to just hanging out anywhere near each other without just throwing hands. And, so it's almost like this is just a sacred space for everybody here. And so they've kind of regarded you as almost just another, a fourth tribe that just showed up to worship this thing. And they're very much, like, eyeing you very, very carefully, all of them. But they haven't really made a move one way or the other.
Okay.
They do appear to make their own, like the grung are making those kind of croaking sounds, and the weird plant mushroom creatures over here are these weird like whistling sounds. So they appear to be communicating with each other, but
yeah, not between the different groups.
Yeah.
All right, let's press Yaka on this amulet situation. Yaka, you told us when you led us here that you were leading us here because of the treasure. And your god's amulet is his best treasure.
Amulet is gift. Our glorious queen has amulet.
Your queen? Like a goblin queen?
Yes.
Oh.
You have queen, yes?
I mean, sometimes, I guess. I don't know.
Sometimes we have queen.
Okay.
Where is your queen?
In village.
Where's the village? Oh wait, I'm not there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Where is your village? And also, do they sell crossbow bolts? Because that would be tops.
Yakash, no take you to village. It's for material only.
It's for what only?
He references his tribe, Batiri.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, we're in a spot now, Yaka. You see, we need that amulet.
And you need your life.
That's right.
Amulet belong to queen. It proves she is best leader of Batiri. We give thanks to Iron God.
Let me ask you something, Yaka. Your queen got that amulet because she's the best leader of the goblins? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Well, what makes her the best leader over, say, you?
Queen has amulet.
What if you had the amulet?
Yaka had. Oh. Yaka could be queen.
Sure, man. You do you.
1478, Yaka.
I don't know how we get the amulet from him at that point, but
Probably wouldn't be hard.
I mean, he's already half dead.
that's true.
He does look pretty viciously wounded.
We're just gonna scare him. He'll drop it.
Well, Yaka, if you take us to this queen of yours, and we take the amulet from her, and you wear the amulet in front of all your fellow goblins, would that not make you the leader?
Maybe.
That sounds pretty good to me. I bet Yaka would be pretty happy to be leader of the goblins.
Maybe.
You were doing a pretty good job bossing them around earlier.
This mean, Big Turtle no longer stab Yaka, yes?
And more. The turtle would stab the people you'd want him to stab. You'd be king of the queen or the goblins.
I might even feed you grapes.
You hear that? All sorts of perks.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage, please.
Okay. $18.
You have that advantage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yaka thinks about this for a long time, and again calls out and says a bunch of things in Goblin. And the other goblins kind of chatter amongst themselves. And then Yaka kind of nods and says, "Okay, Yaka, take you to Yellyark, Goblin village, not far."
Okay. Are these goblins... Do they know what you've got cooking? Or are they with you, or are they neutral in this plan of ours?
Goblins they stay here.
Okay.
Can't leave
That's fine.
Iron God in the hands of the other tribes. Not trust them. They're not
Okay.
trustworthy like us goblins, Batiri.
Sure.
So, is everyone just gonna stay here while we're gone, or they're gonna leave, right?
You talking about all these tribes?
All the tribes, yeah.
Yeah. Most of the tribes try to always keep someone here to protect and worship Iron God. Tribes don't trust each other. Tribes leave, then other tribe could take Iron God over for themselves.
So there's maybe a certain time of day where there's less people worshiping the god?
He shrugs.
Alright.
I don't know. I do not take Iron God duties.
Alright. Well, first things first. Let's go see your queen and get you this amulet. Make you king of the goblins.
Queen.
Queen of the goblins.
Oh, whatever.
Which would you like to be, Yaka?
Prince.
Yako yearns to be free of this heavy people.
Here's a sock, Yaka.
You guys
I got that one.
get. Let's see if I can.
$1 million.
Find it in the jungle.
Yellyark on the map.
Yellyark. Oh, okay.
And you set off in that area. It is going to be kind of approaching the late afternoon, early evening time by the time you approach. Can I get rid of this hex? Or is that the dot? Nope, that's the... God damn it. See, I've never had to do this in my campaign yet, is get rid of the fucking hexes. It turns out it's a nightmare. Let's see, is that the dot? That's probably...
Especially considering all the hexes we're going into have, like, text and symbols
oh
on
my
them.
god, it's the worst. How do you grab these things? That's the dot. Alright. We're gonna get rid of that hex right there and put the dot back here. Alright. Shit. That's the title. Holy crap. There we go. Alright. So you are all going through the jungle. You still have, I assume, the tabaxi on Yaka. Is he just kind of leading you
Right.
into the area? Okay. It is, like I said, getting to be early evening now. He keeps saying, not much further, not much further. And you all like get to a kind of narrow point in the jungle, where appears to be like a little bit of a, almost like a mini valley kind of, and it's very like sticky and nasty through here, biting bugs and everything. And you get to a point where you all kind of start slouching and realize it's real muddy on the bottom as you're kind of walking through. Really bad conditions. It's a constant little trickle in Chult, but now the rain is starting to come in a little heavier. And you realize that when you try to like pick your feet up, you can't. All of your feet appear to be a bit stuck in this area. And rain continues to fall. The ground is kind of churning up. The Tabaxi both kind of still have a grip on Yaka, and he just suddenly kind of dances away as both of them, like all of you, just start kind of sinking a little bit into the mud area. And then several arrows fly towards you.
Oh no.
We walk into a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Yaka.
Never trust a goblin. Hey, George, you get to kill a goblin.
And I'd like you to all roll initiative, as you are all in the moment. I don't have a good graphic for this, but stuck in what appears to be a very sinking mud situation. I wonder if I've got
Oh boy.
something I can use. That could kind of work. Maybe is that big enough? All right. Let's see here. Same thing. We'll do initiative for both of them. Initiative for you. Initiative for you. Alright, so you all find yourselves sinking a bit into the mud as arrows sling out at you. So this is going to be a surprise round as the arrows come through. And let's see. We'll do one attacking one of the Tabaxi. Effectively.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shing. We'll fire one at Mannix.
At me. That's gonna hit. That's okay.
Fire
Some
one
damage.
at George. I think actually 15 will hit George.
No, I'm 17.
1, 2, 3. We'll do one at Gillian. Gotta attack Gillian every fight. It's not a fight if I don't injure Gillian. And we'll do one against Theron. Look at these attacks, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. These. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're all so
I'd like
happy.
to thank the dice rolls mentally. All right, that was the surprise round. You all are all currently restrained in this muddy quicksand, essentially. You can use an action to make a strength check to pull yourself out of this situation. You can technically still attack, it's just your legs that are restrained, but you will have disadvantage. Oh, I forgot all my guys had advantage too, but I also really didn't need it.
Just on the one you attacked with George.
That's true. Yeah, it's all right.
So just so I understand, our movement can be a strength check to get out of the restraint.
It is your action to actually make the strength check to try and wiggle yourself out of this muddy situation.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
You have to make that sound. It's now the rule.
Why do we? So if we succeed on getting out of the mud, then we're still at disadvantage if we attack.
If you get out of the mud, you still have your movement. This is difficult terrain in here, but you would presumably then use your movement to get out of the area.
Oh, okay.
To then end the effect.
What's the DC we gotta hit for the strength check?
You don't know.
Dun, dun, dun.
Celeste, you're up first.
Alright. Well, can we see the people who are shooting the arrows at all?
Not really at the moment. They appear to have pretty good cover. You can see, like, movement, obviously, in the trees around you, but it's hard for you to get a good beat on them.
Oh, I'm very tempted to turn around and just shoot the goblin. Oh, that is so tempting. Alright, I'll try a strength check first. See if I can get out. Nope.
Yeah, that's a negative. You struggle in there a bit. George.
Hang on.
It's
Let's
too
go.
much for him.
Alright, am I here? Sorry. I think, passed out. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Hello.
Who's
Hello.
talking?
What's going on?
Alright.
Is you're here?
My Discord, like, just suddenly, like, restarted or something.
Oh, okay.
Mine keeps, like, dropping everything, so I'm surprised it hasn't failed.
Oh man.
Mine told me it loves me.
You purchased the upgrade package.
George says, Mannix, be free! And he cuts off his Mannix's feet.
Wait, what?
Wait, is Chris here? Does anybody see Chris?
Oh, he's frozen.
He is frozen. He's not reacting at all.
For me, he's just
I was like-
staring so hard at the
Like,
screen.
he's taking this very well. Maybe Chris was the cause of our Discord troubles.
Just kidding. Alright.
There it
Oh,
goes.
there you went.
Oh,
Oh. He doesn't get to react. Alright, strength. Check or saving throw?
that is a check. Gonna screw up our cams for a second. I could switch to this
Oh,
one.
he'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, I got another one I can switch to. The names are gonna be super right. 21, George, you are able to wrench yourself free from the quicksand. Although you need to step out of there.
Kill the goblin.
Who? This guy Yaka?
Yeah.
George, give me a perception check to see if you can tell where the arrows came from. Maybe Chris. Wait, is Chris here? Does anybody see Chris?
Oh, he's frozen.
Are you rewatching us?
Okay. Yeah, is he? Chris, stop that!
Oh, sorry. Ha! I was trying to get on YouTube and like watch while I was disconnected.
He's secretly just watching everything on the video.
Well,
You've seen everything from my point of view, you son of a bitch!
I was trying
That was very eerie.
Were you guys hearing yourselves? I didn't realize Discord would keep trying to reconnect. I thought my internet was just down for a bit. Okay,
Oh no,
I'm
are
back.
we dead?
Yeah.
So your feet are cut off.
What?
I thought you rewatched the video.
Well, I hadn't quite gotten to where I disconnected. What's happened?
Oh, I was freeing you, so I cut your feet off.
Wait, hold on.
You weren't here to object, so.
Yeah. Man, it's just like, alright. Pass
Can I roll something to pull this person out?
On your next turn you can, but you spent your action getting yourself out.
Oh, that was an action?
That was an action to free yourself, yeah. But you can pull other people out, but that is also an action to do that.
So what do I have left to do?
You tried to
Nothing.
find the goblins in the trees, but weren't able to quite locate them.
Okay. I'll just move here.
Gillian.
Well, I guess I will also make a strength check.
I'm gonna be the only one stuck in the mud.
Why am I not seeing it? Oh, here we go. No. Why do I not see strength check? I see saving
Click
throw.
on the word strength.
But that's a saving throw, right?
No, not in the saving throw column. So if you click on the actual word strength, where your modifier and stuff is. Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey!
Oh no.
Oh, that's.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Reroll.
Oh, look at that!
Gillian, you feel inspired to not take a mud bath today. You're able to wiggle your way out.
Stuck in the mud.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Yes.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay.
It is your
I don't
action to move
know.
out, but you can still do your movement.
Move here. Can I hide in these bushes? Or is that like another action to hide? I don't know.
Yeah, I would probably
I'll just
say
move here.
no. Yeah, that's okay. You can move.
That's fine.
Undril will attempt a strength check. Says, oh no!
We have a three-way tie for 15, by the way.
You are correct. You probably have the better dex, actually. I'm glad you told me that. I'm literally just like scrolling down.
I have a +3.
All right, I will give you
boy.
a 15.5. Actually,
Yes.
what does the Tabaxi have? They probably have pretty good decks. They do. They also have a +3. Ha! I'll let you go first. That's fine. Alright, let you go next. And then I'll put them at 15.2 or something. Alright, Theron.
Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action to turn to a wolf.
Oh,
Ooh,
switch
okay.
it up.
Yeah. Show me a wolf. Man, I give you all these fancy, cool new forms, and you're not using them. I'm disappointed in you. Would you like to roll for hit points on the wolf? I know we forgot to actually do that with the bear. And you don't have to. You can always take the average if you want.
I'll just take the average to speed it along.
Okay.
It's fine.
So you're kind of in
Oh, my string.
this spot, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, you morph into a wolf, still somewhat caught in the mud, but then your wolf form is able to break free. Yaka gives off a yip.
I'm gonna step out of the mud and then see if I can find where they're coming from. So I have keen hearing and smell. I get advantage on wisdom, perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage.
Wait, this is. Yeah, it's the same wisdom as I do. Holy crap.
So
I'm as wise as a wolf.
Yep. Did a bad job of doing the dynamic lighting here.
Wow.
Can I use my inspiration?
Sure can.
Try it one more time. There you go.
Alright,
Those are some solid inspiration uses.
yeah,
tonight.
you come in and you sniff, and you can smell Goblin. You can smell 2 in the tree near Gillian, another pair in the giant tree down here, and you think you smell at least 1 coming a little further up the road beyond Yaka.
Okay. I'm going to growl and then bark a couple times in Gillian's direction,
Might be able
and then
to put
back
some of them on the map
over
here.
my shoulder towards, past Mannix. Then once past in the direction of Yaka.
Okay. Several
I don't know.
growls.
Like barks. I mean,
Okay.
I'll growl and do the bark save.
Warning barks.
Say that. Yeah. Then I'll charge into the bushes here.
Tabaxi will attempt to get out of the mud as well. We'll do Flask first. It's not coming out, and the sister is also not coming out. Strength is not their strength. Undril already went, so the goblins get to go again. Yaka will shout back at you all and says, Queen Grabstab, reward Yaka very much for bringing her your heads! And he dances off into the bushes.
You're very dead, Yaka.
And the goblins will continue a volley of arrows. Actually, let's see. Can you see? Okay, there is one near you. I'll just put him here. I did a bad job doing the dynamic lighting on this map. This one will rush out of the plant, the jungle, and attack the wolf. For 5 damage. And then we will have an arrow go towards Gillian. Hi, Gillian.
God damn, these goblins are just really hitting everything tonight.
We'll have one fly towards a Tabaxi. No.
Wow, there you go.
It's 3. All right, we've got one will shoot at Undril, which has advantage because Undril is restrained still. Actually, will hit her. 7 damage, and we will shoot one at Kaless with advantage. Advantage, good.
Damn it.
4 damage. And Yalka just appears to flee the area in net. Attempt to get out. Boy, everybody in this party has pretty garbage strength. She is not able to get out. Mannix, and I know somebody reminded me on YouTube that you do have a mangled arm, so you have disadvantage on getting out of this situation.
I'm not using my arms, am I? This is just our feet, right?
You're using basically your whole body to try to get out of this thing.
Oh. Well, hold on. Let's see if I got to figure something out here.
Mannix
thinking about
casts
that.
game the system.
Is Yaka dripping blood?
He is still wounded, so probably.
Good.
And he was unarmed, so he did not attack. He just literally fled.
Yeah, but now we got a wolf on our side to track him down.
I do have a grappling hook and rope. Would throwing a rope, or like having a rope to, I guess one-handed, pull myself out of, alleviate my situation at all?
I think that could help.
Okay. Mannix will pull out a grappling hook on the end of a rope and swing it into one of the nearby trees.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Are you going up a rope one-handed?
I'm just using it to pull myself out of this mud. I'm not trying to actually climb the rope. Just as, like, something to grab onto, like a branch.
Let's see. I think that would be a sleight of hand check or a athletics check to try to make that grappling hook go where you need it to go. You're throwing something, so I'm thinking it's a strength check. So I mean, you're gonna have to make a strength check here.
Okay.
But it's a one-handed throw, so I would let you do this with normal.
Okay. Athletics, you said?
Or You can use either just if you have anything in athletics, you can use athletics.
Okay, well, I don't, but we'll go ahead and use it. $13.
Yeah, I'll let you get the grappling hook onto the nearest branch. Just like you just barely get it on there. It's just like
Just toss it up.
Yeah, you can feel it get taut.
All right. Then I will immediately attempt to pull myself and wriggle my feet as I pull.
All right, so give
to
me
see if I can
a regular
get
strength
this.
check with no anything.
Okay. Regular
Vanilla.
strength. Still fucking 0.
Okay.
15. Is that enough?
That is
All
enough.
right.
You wiggle out via grappling hook.
Yeah. But now I'm surrounded by goblins. Do I still have a bonus action, or have I used everything up?
You've probably used everything up, I would say, at this point, between the grappling hook and the action of getting
And
out.
pulling myself out. That's what I was thinking. All right, then I'm just gonna move back here behind George. And that will be my turn.
Literally behind him. Kaless.
Can I also use his grappling hook that he has still attached to a tree?
I would have left the rope and.
You were right next to him, so I would say, you can use it for advantage on the strength check.
Okay, good, because I have 2 good hands. I have advantage on this one.
That's right.
2 hands.
Somebody's got 2 hands.
Probably better than 1.
Still not gonna happen though.
Damn it!
No. Strength
George, get me out of the...
George.
5, 15. Attack number 1. Attack number 2.
Yeah, you do. Go ahead. All right, George, you do a 1-2 slice of the nearest goblin, just charging the trees. Ah!
Still alive?
No, he's dead. You
okay.
destroy him. He gone. The other goblins start chittering nervously. Gillian, or do you have more to do, George? Okay, Gillian.
No, that's it.
Okay. Oh boy. This is tricky.
We're in a pickle.
Sure are. I just had a sudden lapse in knowing how this game works. If I cast a spell, I can't also attack, right? It's one or the other.
Right.
I don't have
unless the spell says it's a bonus action, which I
action.
think you have Healing Word, which I think is a bonus action.
Okay. See, what I'm wanting to do. I want to cast Fog Cloud, but I also don't just want to cast Fog Cloud because I'm very close to this fellow right here. But I have 12 hit points, so that seems like a problem. Okay, hold on. Spells. I hate this not long resting all the time.
You guys just got off a really big fight, too.
We did.
That is a real bummer.
You're just starting to really feel the sting of it after these big fights.
Okay. Oh my goodness, where am I going to?
Welcome to the jungle.
Okay, so rough terrain means it's like half the normal distance, or how does movement work?
Oh, through the mud? Yeah, it just costs like twice as much as you would normally. So it normally costs 5 feet per square. That would cost 10 feet to move through a square.
Okay, So I'm gonna move like here. And I will shoot this guy to my northeast.
Okay.
Shoot him.
19 will hit, yeah. Friggin' solid attacks. Gillian, you put one right between the eyes.
Excellent.
Headshot, and that goblin goes down.
And then I'll cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
On myself.
Oh, here we go.
That's when the music starts.
That's me forgetting about the music. Theron! That's what the DM likes to see. 0 of spell slots remaining. Just right where I want you.
It's very bad.
And there's a goblin right next to me.
There
I
is,
can-
yeah.
Presumably see normally.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I want to bite that goblin.
Should.
I want to bite that guy.
Real son of a bitch. That's a pretty bad attack.
It really is.
I'll be honest. Does the wolf have multi-attack or no?
Nope.
Oh, alright. That goblin dances out of those giant jaws. Tabaxi are still in Mud City. AKA Tallahassee. I don't know.
It's Tallahassee muddy? I don't...
I don't know. Alright. Flask is able to get out. And River is still stuck in the mud. No. Undril. Jesus. Just wiggling. Those of you that are stuck in the mug are kind of sinking a little bit further in there now. It's not quite impeding your arms yet, but it's getting to be like, you know, crotch height now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Goblin! Let's do a goblin attack on the wolf. For 6 damage. That one was at a fight. And this goblin will fire at one of the tabaxi with a crit. 10 friggin' damage to the one who emerged. On
Oh boy.
Flask emerges and just takes a crossbow bolt right to the chest. He just kind of makes a horrible mewling sound. And then he will do a actually, it's just a disengage or hide, isn't it? He can't actually move. Disengage or hide, yeah. He will move, and then as a bonus action, he will attempt to hide in the bushes again. And let's see if he can beat your passive perceptions. What's everybody's passive perception score?
16.
Is it really?
14.
All right. Everybody, this goblin disappears except Mannix can see this goblin still, like, pinpoint its location. So I will leave it there, just kind of like around the corner.
Oh, where is he at?
He went around the corner,
actually-
but he's
Oh, okay.
still physically on the map. He hasn't like left
Okay.
because he wasn't able to quite hide from you.
Okay.
Net. Try to bust out successfully. And we go to Mannix.
Alright. Well, I can't actually see that goblin anymore. So 10, 15, 20. Run up between that goblin and try to machete him in the head.
Wait, did that goblin attack me?
What?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, for 6?
Yeah. I've been keeping track on your token, too.
Ah, thanks.
Yep. Alright, Manix, that goblin is so into attacking this wolf that he doesn't even notice you come up behind him and just fucking, how do you want to kill him?
It's Jason Voorhees style with the machete, just right in the middle of his head. And there's a
God.
little trickle of blood.
It's pretty awful, but I like it. Alright, the goblin forces are starting to get killed off or disperse, but I'll keep you on initiative for now. Kaless.
I'm gonna try to get out again using Manix's rope.
Yeah, I guess
Keep
Undro could use
trying.
that too. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Do I still get my advantage using his rope?
Although probably only one person's got the rope. Yeah. Alright, Kaless, you were able to swing out of there with the rope.
Oh, thank God. Alright. So, I can make it to like here?
Yeah.
Is that how that works? Okay. Then I still have my movement, right?
Yes. I mean, it cost you some movement to get out of the...
see... Okay. Can I see where Yaka went?
Basically just to the northwest. Kind of this area.
Is he still in line of sight?
No. But he did, as George pointed out, he probably left a trail you could follow.
Okay. So, I'll just start running that way for the 5...
Into the woods!
And then I'll use my cunning action dash.
I'm going to say that I stabbed Yak on purpose, knowing this would happen.
So yeah, I'll cunning action dash after him. So it's another 30 feet after him into the woods.
Okay.
Which I don't know how you want to work that because we'll deny him fighting and everything.
Alright, yeah, you run off in the direction that he left. George...
Silently.
5, 10, 15. I see you now. 20, 25, 30. Can't escape from me. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
You can't run from me! Oh, you can.
13.
Unfortunately, goblins have surprisingly high armor class. 13 does not hit. Neither does a critical fail.
Not even gonna try.
Oh.
Okay.
Gillian, you saw George embarrass himself against the fleeing goblin out here.
See. Okay. I will also attack with my crossbow, the same one that George tried to hit.
But more effective.
Yeah, that's more
I'll take care of it for him.
Not quite as good damage, though.
But
Yeah.
I am going to use one of my bardic inspiration to deal some psychic damage.
Man, Gillian doesn't play with these goblins no more.
Nope. Had it with goblins.
It's
6.
That's pretty solid. They gave bards a divine smite, is what they did.
Yeah.
All right, you whisper to that bolt, and it sails through the goblin, and it stabs him, and it looks like he's going to get back up. Then his eyes just grow wide and fearful, and he screams from inside, and then falls over dead as the psychic virus you implanted in the bolt leaves through his body. Oh my goodness.
I'm imagining scanners where he just shakes and his head explodes.
I'm going to take you guys out of initiative at the moment because there are no more hostile forces on the field of battle, but Skeles is kind of, I guess you're trying to run after the goblins?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm running after Yaka. I'm gonna dash every time, so I'm going 60 feet every time.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be going 80 feet every time.
When he
I guess
past me, can I jump on his back?
I ride you, Wolf.
If he allows it.
Grab onto
Okay,
his
probably.
mane.
Oh, now I can only go 40 feet. That's fine.
Well, I guess seeing that, Max will also run after them. Since everyone's just running after the goblin
Run.
full speed, I guess we should all do it together.
I plan on killing it when I get to it.
I mean, yeah, at this point, Yaka's got nothing left to offer us. He's a dead man.
You run for a while, and you're following the trail, and you think every time you catch up, he seems to get a little farther, and you kind of matching speed, although the wolf can obviously gain on him. By the time you seem to catch up, however, just on the horizon, you can see campfires in the distance, and that's kind of a massive clearing in the jungle. And you actually see, again, from a pretty far distance, tents and smoke from fires. There appears to be a nearby lake, and this looks like the actual goblin encampment.
Can I see Yaka?
He is a ways in front of you, but yeah, you can see him at this point. He has obviously been
far in
running
front of
for
me?
his life.
How far?
We'll say he's probably about 50 feet.
I'm gonna shoot him in the back. Go short bow.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an attack. Are you literally riding on top of the Theron Wolf?
I want a 16. Does 16 hit him?
16 will hit him.
Oh, I think I forgot to turn off my sneak attack. Well, technically this would be a sneak attack.
Does he know you're back there?
You didn't know I was going to shoot him.
You're not
7.
sneaking on him, no. You're chasing after him.
Yes. 7's the regular.
Okay.
You can't have much life left. I mean, George already hurt him for 10.
Yeah, he was heavily injured, and that bow, that arrow, it goes through him, and he like visually like just he's still up and running, but he's like limping now at this point. And the wolf can now catch up to him essentially, but you guys are like at the edge of the camp.
Once I see the camp, I want to slow down.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just re-aim my bow and take another shot.
All right. He limps towards the nearest like campfire to try and like wave or shout somebody down. He's starting to like yell and things, but you can go give me another attack.
So in this scenario with the goblins, it's one of their own just comes stumbling into camp, bloodied, and he begins yelling something to them, and see what happens. But...
Yep. 14 would not hit, however.
Oh
Ah.
man! Wow, they do have good armor class.
They do have good armor class, yeah.
I don't have anything to boost it, so...
Yeah, you guys see essentially what looks like a small, and it is pretty much approaching nighttime at this point. And you see a village full of tents and lots of goblins milling about. You can see from your vantage point he has now stumbled towards the campfire and is now shouting and screaming, and several goblins have kind of run over to him. There is a giant cage in the corner. You guys are kind of approaching the side of, there's a kind of the village in the middle. I'll say you're approaching from the south end. You can see nearby are gigantic, what look like just dirt mounds, but they're just big phallic like fucking 8 feet tall mounds of dirt. Several of these near the village, and you kind of look at them, a few times, and you can see every once in a while things like crawling around them.
Ooh, like termites.
Yes.
Mm.
And then you also see a giant wooden cage. Not giant. I mean, it's probably 10 feet across or something, enough to hold like a person. And it's holding what looks like a small bear-like creature inside. And as I said, there are several campfires and tents around. Yaka has appeared to make it back, but he is heavily injured. He's kind of screaming. Other goblins are coming up. Nobody has noticed you yet. And I will let you assess the situation as we take a break on how you guys want to handle this situation.
I don't know.
Charge in.
Aye.
They
Guns
know we're
blazing.
here now.
All right, break time.
Oh, no, we're here.
What happened to the frogs?
Alright, we are coming back from the break. Most of us, anyway. So, a lot of you took off running after Yaka coalesced on top of a Theron wolf, attempting to shoot Yaka as he has entered the village grounds. He is yelling and screaming at Goblin. Other goblins are kind of running up to him. You all are about 50 or 60 feet away from this. It is dark now, and you all are able to not even see each other very well, except for probably, I think, Kaless has night vision. So I don't know if you guys want to have a light source out, or...
He's a wolf. He probably has dark vision.
I don't know.
I think his dwarfness does. Does your dark vision still work when you wild shape?
Nope.
Really?
Correct.
Okay.
I have
well,
dark vision.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Mm.
But I do have keen hearing and smell.
You smell a fuck ton of goblins.
Okay. What do my keen eyes see? Or what do my average eyes see?
Yeah, they see a lot of darkness and then a lot of goblins gathering by the nearest campfire. So you all, it sounds like you all basically took off running. Undril and River were still in the mud, so Flask kind of stayed behind to help his sister out, and then presumably help Undril out. So they're a bit behind you guys, so they're not quite caught up to you all right now. In case you want to react now, I'm just gonna kind of throw it in y'all's court and see how you want
I
to.
thought it was just me and Theron that went after him.
I at least started running after you guys. Yeah,
everybody else is kind of charged behind, so
So
they're probably just a step behind.
Pass without trace. We could hide. I could cast that, and we could sneak in there. Maybe unleash that bear from in their camp. And get the amulet. When all the confusion happens, or just kill everyone when the confusion happens.
I like both of those.
That's my idea.
I'm down for it.
What does this bear creature look like? Does it look fearsome? Does it look like it can kill multiple goblins?
It looks
unleashed.
You're kind of a ways away and it's dark, so I'm gonna need a perception roll to just try to see if you can even notice it.
Okay. Somebody else might be better. Well, perception's better. 22.
Okay, give me a nature check to identify this beast if you can. But just glancing at it, the nearest creature you can think of is a small bear. It's bear-shaped. Yeah, you're not... It is not a bear. You're pretty sure it is not a bear, but it is some kind of bear-like creature in there. It appears to be the size of a small bear. You don't have any idea what kind of temperament or anything about it, but it is in this cage.
Well, I mean, if it's not unfriendly to the goblins, we can always give it some motivation.
There you go.
Alright, here's the map so you guys can look. And I was going to say, most of you probably can't actually see each other unless you light up your own light sources. You're in the bottom right corner.
Why can't I see? I've got dark vision. There it goes. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so I can't see anything around me, but I can see the campfire over there.
Right, yeah, because it's just like pitch dark out here, so you really can't see the hands in front of you, but you can see kind of that campfire in the distance.
No, that's fine. I'd probably better to hide out here in the dark.
Exactly. You could light a light source to let you see, but yeah, the thing is you'd be lighting yourselves up, so I will let you plan how you want.
That's a lot of goblins. That's a whole lot of goblins.
It is, even around that one cage.
Count 15.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think stealth is our best option here.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Could we maybe create some sort of distraction to lead them away from the cage to get this creature out? We have to kill at least 6 of them to get into this cage in its current position.
7.
7? Okay.
Let me know. I can advance this a little bit if you want me to. I'm just kind of letting you guys have enough time to plan your actions. But currently, Yaka is obviously injured and screaming in Goblin and kind of pointing in your general direct, kind of like where he came from, basically.
Yeah, why don't we just hide and let them pass if they come searching for us?
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Do your pass without trace thing and just sort of meld into the jungle.
Let me cast that.
Give me
I'm
some
gonna get out
pass
there.
without trace. Can you cast in wild shape form?
No, I need to get out of wolf form.
Gotcha.
Are we walking or staying here? What do we decide?
We're gonna hide here in the jungle and either wait for them to pass us, or I guess get close enough to kill them, or we'll just see what they do.
Yeah.
The intention is to get over and unleash that bear creature. See if it'll help us.
You see Yaka, point and shout, and Goblin. He's like clutching his side, obviously, and like trying to pull the arrow out, and just kind of stumbling over towards the tents. And then several goblins grab weapons. We'll say a foursome of goblins.
I am not gonna hide, but be off to the side and pop my shell.
You look like a rock. You can hide by the rocks.
Yep. That's my goal. I'm gonna try blend in with the rocks, but I'm in my shell.
Okay.
I guess I'll just crouch down. I can't see anything, so I'm just standing.
It's very
here.
dark, yeah.
Both of us are just kind of trusting that Theron's going to do this in our radius, because I don't see shit either.
Can I... So as they look like they're heading towards us, since Theron's putting pass without trace on us, I want to use dancing light and project them out as far as they'll go, so it looks like torches.
Okay.
So it looks like we are heading like away from where we are, like we're trying to go around them. So they think that they can sneak behind us.
Which direction are you doing that in?
I'm gonna go back the way we came, and then like to the west, so that way it looks like we're trying to sneak around them. And they think that if they keep going around, they'll be able to get behind us or something.
What's the range on dancing lights?
I don't know. 120 feet.
All right. You were able to conjure up 4 torch-sized lights within range. And they look like people carrying torches about torch height. And as soon as the goblins get near you all, you spring those torches up kind of a little back where you are and then heading towards that western side. And immediately the goblins start chittering in Goblin and pointing and running off in that direction. You can have inspiration for that. That's really cool.
Do they take any more goblins with them?
We'll point and run, so that will take care of these 4 as they run off.
Is that Yaka hit there?
Yeah, he's running into the area.
Oh, okay.
Running into the tent area.
Okay, so I still see 2 goblins
All right.
around this campfire.
Yeah, the current situation is there's basically one goblin around the campfire and one kind of near the cage. And then the rest are kind of just milling about, patrolling things.
Can we kill these 2 goblins to release the creature?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've already blown dancing lights, so I can't scare off anybody else. So.
Right.
How does pass without trace work again?
It's it just gives you plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks.
Okay.
Yep, so I'll still need a stealth check. Roll when you stealth over there, but you will get a plus 10 to whatever you roll.
Okay. I don't think I can just like coup de grace them if we sneak up on them, can't we?
I mean, they're goblins, so maybe. If we're fast.
If you get surprise attack, then that's basically the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we can sneak up on them and surprise them, I think we can kill these two before they alert anybody else.
Well, it's not these two that I'm worried about. It's the one around the corner from the tent.
Oh. I can't see him.
It's very weird being the only one that who can see.
What if I pretend to
is
be
this
a
guy-
night owl?
Is this guy like patrolling and like going away from anything, or is he just standing right there, just staring? Like, do I see him moving back
This one right here?
and forth? No, this one.
I don't see where you're pointing. Which?
Look at the screen.
Uh-huh.
The bottom
Look
left.
at the circle.
Bottom
Thank
left.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, you're way over there.
Yeah.
Assume everybody is kind of patrolling. Obviously, I can't sit here and animate the map, but...
Okay.
The camp appears to be on a bit of a high alert, at least with the ones in the perimeter, kind of like patrolling back and forth a little bit.
Alright. I'm also going to make the dancing lights kind of move back in the opposite direction to keep those goblins out in the field busy.
Okay, and I just want to let you all know dancing lights last for a minute, so whatever you guys want to do.
Mm.
So I think if so, I'd relay that this guy over here is like patrolling, so he might not. As long as we wait till his back's turned, we could take out these other two. I think with our sneak attack and.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna go for the far one.
Okay. Can we actually sneak up on them using the pass without trace aura, or do we want to take shots at them?
No, we're gonna have to sneak up on them.
Okay.
We need actual better weapons to be able to take these out in one hit.
From range, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to stick within. I don't think it's an aura.
Oh, really?
I think you just have it until it ends.
Okay.
At this point.
All right. So I'm gonna sneak around and get up on this guy. Does anyone else want to come with me, and we'll just like simultaneously stab him from both sides?
All right, maybe it is an aura. I don't know.
I think they have to stay
Wait.
within 30 feet of you
Okay.
to have it on.
Okay.
I'll you can handle that one, Kalas. You're a fucking assassin. It's your whole job to like surprise people and kill them in one round. That's what you do.
All right. Going around then. I need to roll my stealth check
Yeah, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
for shits and giggles.
Sure.
It's +10.
Well, if Theron is coming with you, it's +10.
Well, yeah, he's gonna have.
Yeah.
He is the...
I just everyone just stay within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
Holding
I
hands
don't
is
even know where you are.
Follow my voice.
Follow
Yeah, I better say
Okay.
some of us
human
can not see.
chain.
I
Yeah.
follow his voice.
Okay.
I will also follow the voice.
Can I
Right.
hear Theron?
You're
We'll
not...
knock on your shell. Okay, come on, George.
Yeah.
Not yet. Time to go.
I mean, using my context clues, I don't think I'm in the same spot as y'all.
Using my context.
You,
Am I?
yeah, you are.
You're all together, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just moved. I guess I followed his voice.
I'm also going to douse that fire.
The campfire?
Wait. Well,
Simultaneous dousing.
I have to get to here. To get there to douse it.
You should be able to stealth up to there, right? With the pass without trace. I think.
That guy, that's 30 feet for this guy right here. Is this square? This one.
Alright, I'm gonna move.
I mean, we're stealthy, but we're not invisible.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
move here. If I do that action, is that gonna break stealth?
If you do, oh, if you
create or destroy water.
does it require concentration? Or
No,
is
it's
it
just
an
an
instant
action.
cast. Okay, that should be fine.
Okay.
All right.
Look at me.
All right.
Theron's draining all of his spells outside of combat. I love this.
All right. I want to douse the campfire then.
0 of 4 remaining.
Yep.
Yes. It feeds
Now,
me.
The only problem with that is that I will be able to see nothing once you do this.
That's fine. I'm not worried.
So,
all right.
so
all
no
right,
different.
I'm just saying.
All right, so I guess I'll just take out the closest one first then.
Oh god,
Whoa.
complete darkness.
It's all right. Nobody move. All right, here we go. See if I can coup de grace this guy. All right, so I get my sneak attack plus my assassin ability. So I've got advantage, and then if I hit, it's a crit. Oh Jesus! Please let me hit. And then I've got my inspiration if I don't. So, all right, so I have advantage. Tempt a potential crit on hit. Okay, all right. Here we go. Let's see.
Ah, some crits anyway.
All right.
So is it a double crit then? So I do get to still
A double crit. I don't think you can do that.
All right.
We're just all very impressed.
Yep.
Jesus. All right,
Yeah, that's
Celeste. The campfire goes out behind. The goblin literally turns around, almost lazily, to like look at it, like, and it makes some sound, and then you're just fucking rapier just pokes right through his face, like through his mask, and everything just splinters apart, just fucking destroyed.
And then I let him drop, and I instantly like crouch, waiting for the next guy to come around because I knew there was another guy that was closer. I'm literally just waiting for him to come around so I could get up on him too.
Yeah, one of the other goblins comes over to literally just inspect the fire, and then immediately runs over to his buddy that he sees is down. And right when he starts making a sound,
Here I come again.
The hero.
purchased from the darkness.
Yeah. I emerged from the bush that was hiding right there. Alright, the same shit, right? So the sneak attack, the whole 9 yards?
Yep.
Alright.
You were born for this.
So close.
Man,
Yeah.
you needed the advantage
Alright.
there.
So, and then I'll roll this damage, and then I'll roll the damage again, right? Because
Yeah.
when I hit with my assassin ability, it's a crit.
Yeah, you roll the dice again, yeah. But honestly, goblins don't have that much life.
There you are. Okay. Sorry, my computer. So, here's the damage. Do I need to roll it again?
You do not.
For the... Okay.
A goblin looks down and immediately gets up, ready to sound the alarm, and you do the same thing to him. Just shove your rapier through his mouth.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna let out some rope so that the other three can just follow behind. Like,
hand us ropes so we try to stride your waist and follow behind, or
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty
we
dark
are
for
we
you
are
guys,
we
isn't it?
are in complete darkness. We can see nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when kindergartners go on big field trips, they all have to hold onto the rope so the teacher knows
Right.
where they are.
Given what Celeste just did to those goblins, it's probably better you didn't see.
Yep. We just heard squishy noises in the dark.
Basically, yeah. You probably heard almost nothing. Like, she was probably extremely quiet. Swink, swink.
I'd kind of like to see if I can't go and potentially get this guy.
wow. Let's see what the
Yeah.
thing is.
Yeah, I'll start to go look around the little bear thing.
Yeah, you guys,
See
now
if
that you're
there's a lock that I can pick
now that you're
or
close enough, you can roll a nature check to try to identify this creature. It is currently in the cage.
I have a -3 to nature.
Yeah.
Just throw it.
What do we have? 13.
The rest of us cannot see it right now.
Nope.
So.
General strength versus.
You're just
Okay.
trailing behind Theron.
Theron. This is indeed a small bear-like creature. Spin through. It's honestly, now that you're up close, it looks less like a bear and more like a koala, which I guess is a kind of bear.
Okay.
So very tiny.
Probably not a bear, I think.
That's probably
Yeah.
true. In fact, I believe it is the same thing that a
marsupial.
kangaroo is. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got the
It's a
pouch.
marsupial.
Yeah, Australia's weird. This one, from what you gather, is probably a native creature to Chult. It does have some wicked-looking claws at the end, and it kind of regards you with a very kind of cool. It's not like feral, but it does look like it has the potential to be vicious, perhaps.
Ugh.
And you think you might have read about this creature somewhere called a Zorbo.
Zorbo?
A Zorbo.
He looks so grumpy.
Oh.
That looks like Kalessa's spirit animal.
Just a grumpy
He's
small
like
bear.
He's like a grumpy, small, half bear, half armadillo creature.
Okay. I guess we slid out of the cage. I don't know.
It does not
What
appear
sort of
to
thing
have
happened?
noticed. It does not appear to have noticed you guys because you guys still have the pass without trace on. But it does regard the goblin bodies with a little bit of interest.
Let's just open the doors so we have pass without trace on and just see what it does.
Okay.
Like it doesn't even know we're here. Just,
Yeah.
Its door just opens.
Make the little door hinge sound go off real loud so that way this other guy comes down and I can kill him too.
Well, that plan didn't work.
Are you guys going towards the cage?
Yeah.
Give me another stealth check as you approach the cage.
My specialty.
All of us? I mean, the three of us are following along with him, so.
19.
28.
17. I need that. Pass
Boy.
that trace.
Yeah. Oh, well, you guys would have fucked this up bad without passing that trace. Like, all of you are just extra stumbly, but you feel like that magical aura just literally dampening all of the, like, you're just stepping on, like, every loud twig. Like, just, there's a little, like, forest
kicked one of
animal.
the goblin bodies.
You step on, you step on, like, an animal with a long tail that goes, ah! Just- all of that is just dampened completely. So, yeah, the Zorbo does not notice your approach.
Alright, I'll also open up the cage.
Cage is locked.
Fantastic. Alright, now what?
You can pick the lock.
I've got,
If you have a thieves toolkit, you
Yeah.
can attempt to pick the lock.
I have a thieves toolkit.
Two of us can do that. So.
Yeah, I have thieves tools. So,
Look at you.
since Manix can't see it, I guess I'll do it.
Yeah. Actually, for the hell of it, I've got my hooded lantern that provides dim light to 5 feet without revealing me.
Why aren't you using that?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I would like to pull out my hooded lantern and light that up.
5 feet of dim light.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I can't see shit, but that's all right.
How much can you see? Not very much.
I see the goblin bodies around me.
Yep. This is you. Yeah, this is you inspecting the floor around you. This is a creepy effect for you.
Stumble across the bodies. Will a 22
I've
open the
found
lock?
there.
Will a 22 open the lock?
No.
It sure will. Yeah, right when you open that lock, another goblin kind of comes near you guys. How do you want to deal with that?
I'll motion to Manix to turn the light off, and I'm sneaking around.
This light should not be revealing me, but yeah, I'll turn my back to.
I'm popping around. Yeah, goblin, goblin, goblin. I'm gonna wait and see if the bear thing goes out and attacks him first.
Yeah, so the goblin approaches the cage. Did you just unlock the cage, or did you open the cage?
I unlocked it and went.
Opened a little bit.
Yeah, open it in his direction, like. So like the door is there.
Okay.
In between us.
All right, the goblin comes
Yes,
over
it was.
and comes over near the cage and then doesn't actually even look in its direction. It's actually kind of doing like a squinting motion and kind of running now towards the kind of dampened campfire area. And as he runs by the cage, the small koala-type animal just fucking spring loads in a fury.
All right.
Furious koala, go!
Furious koala.
Angry koala is angry.
Yeah. I'm going to do this on the thing. Let's see.
The only downside is this is gonna be really loud.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that koala launches himself at the goblin. The goblin kind of freaks out and screams back, brings its shield up in time to block the koala's attack, but it is now yelling, and other goblins are now kind of running towards this area. How do you guys want to handle immediately before we jump into combat, I guess I should say?
If I see them coming, I'm just gonna start like pulling on the rope and pulling people back to let them deal with the bear before they have to deal with us.
Okay.
Let the bear do some work. So I'm gonna pull us back into like the bushes and stuff that's like over in here.
Okay.
I will allow myself to be pulled.
Roll to allow yourself to be pulled. All right. In that case, I will probably just keep you guys out of combat for the time being. As you all pull back and kind of let the beast do some distracting as the goblins run up and engage it. What do you want to do while this is kind of chaos is unfolding?
Think
We
we
still
should
got past.
like sneak around the northeast
Yeah.
side of the tent.
Yeah, this was the
Yeah.
plan from the start. We let the bear do some distracting and we go sneak around.
Yep.
A drow version of a cute, cuddly teddy bear. That's good.
I guess I'll just take one end of the rope and be like, "Come on."
Okay,
If
yeah.
if they can see and then I can see, one of us needs to watch the flank to make sure nobody is moving in that direction.
Okay, yeah. You look at you've cleared out that side area pretty effectively.
Okay. They didn't look like they had anything on them, right? The two that I killed.
No.
Okay.
All right, you guys can make your way to the east side of the village.
I think the ammo will be somewhere in the tent.
That's what I was thinking.
That would be my
Yeah,
guess.
you see a number of tents in the middle. Occasionally, a goblin pops in or out of the tents, and obviously the creature down below is drawing the attention of. The Zorbo is drawing the attention of several goblins.
Oh wait, so is this big structure just like a rooftop for several tents?
You see that it's a large. You're not quite sure what it is, but it looks like as if somebody had put a giant tent on the ground, just flat.
Huh.
Give me a perception check or investigation. Theron.
Better perception.
Yeah, it is pretty good perception. Even through the pitch dark, you're close enough now to see a nearby gigantic tree is bent over at a very strange angle, and a large vine appears to be tied up onto that side of the tree and down to the base of this area, as if it's like spring-loaded. And you can see it is attached to the tree here with a thick vine.
What the floor covering is?
Yes. The entire floor covering appears to be like a giant, kind of almost like a sack-type structure made out of some kind of plant material, tied to a rope, which is tied to a tree that's currently bent over and and that rope is taut, as if it's like, this, and it's kind of got the rope there, and then it's got a rope holding it in place, tied to a nearby tree. It's all tied by a thick vine.
There's a couple goblins in there. That might be worth it.
Yeah.
Trip it.
Yeah, let's trip it.
Yeah.
Which I assume means cut the vine, or...
Oh, yeah, we're totally cutting that vine. Well, do we cut the vine?
Does it look like cutting the vine would release the pressure?
It does look like that.
Okay. It's one of those traps. Do it.
Okay, I guess I'll go up and cut it.
There are goblins nearby, so give me another stealth check.
$15.
15, yeah.
Let's see.
Do I need to roll mine too?
All right, as you approach the mechanism, even with the Pass Without Trace on, these goblins are now actively searching for threats. And Theron, the nearest one, does spot and start screaming in your direction as you approach this
Cheese it!
vine. Give me some initiative, everybody! And I assume you guys are all nearby in a little line, aren't you?
Yeah, we're close to Fido.
Okay.
All right.
I'll put you... Yeah, that's fine.
I'm the only one that's spotted so far.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably true, yeah.
Do you want me to roll my stealth check to see if they spotted me too?
Yeah, let's go and get a stealth check from everybody.
Okay.
28.
25.
Wow. All right. They do spot George. The rest of you, they do not see yet. So there's no surprise round here, or there is a surprise round. Sorry, no, there's not. No, there's no surprise round. It's just regular.
I'm about to say, whose surprise round would it be?
Yeah, nobody's surprised. Yeah, I'm trying to work out.
Fine.
Yeah. Nobody's surprised. Some of you, if you do something, you'll become seen. But otherwise, Gillian, Mannix, and Kaless are currently still technically in stealth mode. But we start with Theron.
Alright, I guess continue to spring the trap then.
Give me an attack roll, please.
It's not my strong suit.
It is a thick, very thick vine.
That's attack roll of what? Anything?
What are you going to try to attack it with? Your weapon?
I guess. I mean, it's a quarterstaff. It's not exactly...
I mean, we're in combat. You might as well turn into an animal and cut it with claws or teeth.
Yeah.
Would it be Theron Bear? Or one of the dinosaurs?
Yeah, let's do Deinonychus.
Ooh.
Dinosaur time.
Two in one session. How about that? roll me initiative once more with the Deinonychus, and I'll replace it with a 21.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, now give me an attack on that vine, please.
Do the multi-attack. Bite and claw.
Bite and claw.
Needed that.
Yeah, the bite was gonna miss. The claw will hit for a crit. Give me that damage. Is that? I assume that's slashing damage. Is a Deinonychus claw.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Piercing
slashing.
and bites, piercing, and
Okay.
claws, slashing.
Gotcha. Show me some damage.
Oh, sorry. That's very poor.
Okay. You rip through a good chunk of that vine. It is not severed, but you do rip through most of it.
Oh boy. Okay.
George, what is your dex like? Yours is a
+2.
2. Okay. Guess we tied with my little koala. Alright, you get to go first.
You're gonna open up that lamp all the way next round.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's time to.
I can't see anything anymore.
Oh no, your guy doesn't have
Ah,
No.
dark vision.
his eyes.
That's okay. Good to know.
Like, I can't even see in front of me.
It's pretty fucking dark for you guys. You guys have been holding onto a rope to try to be like led into the area together.
Can I do a free action and just light a torch and throw it in front of me?
You can light a torch.
Alright, I just light a torch and just throw it 10 feet to my left.
I would count that as a bonus action, I think.
That's fine. 10 feet to my left, just a torch.
Okay.
Start a forest fire.
Jungle fire. Come up with a. Give me 1 second to come up with a torch light for you. Works. And all players see light. I believe torches are 60-40. Like so.
It's a bright ass torch.
Right? Or is that 40-20? Yeah, that might be too much.
Too late now.
Eh. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, that torch lights things up.
Boy, it does. Okay.
Now y'all see what I've been seeing.
Yeah, goblins everywhere. Wait, where's Theron at? Oh, he's the Deinonychus. Yeah, okay.
Ah! There's a dinosaur here!
Kill it!
2 arms! 2 arms!
I pull out a longbow. Can I do that? Pull out a longbow?
Yes.
Okay. And just, I'm gonna shoot this thing.
What about the
No,
trap?
that's the koala.
Yep.
That's the koala bear.
Who's on our side?
That's silly. Okay, precision attack. Is that a 15?
Yes.
15 will hit.
Why are you killing the koala bear?
It looks evil to me. I don't know.
What?
George, you can tell them.
Oh, it's part of my quest. I have a
Wait,
personal
what?
You gotta have all that
Well,
stuff.
wait and kill it afterward. It's killing goblins for us right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was dark. I can't see anything.
To be fair, it was pretty dark.
All right. Well, will the DM let me change my target then?
No.
Okay.
You shot
Leave
it.
it alone to kill goblins from now on.
Once you heard whiff of a Zorbo, your passion ignited for killing monsters. Or beasts of the
Alright.
jungle.
You and your blood fuse and your
Yeah, that's right.
monster slaying.
Another blood
Gotta-
feud.
Well, 15 for 6.
Yep, he takes some damage. That creature's still engaged with the goblins, so it will launch itself at a goblin. Although 14 is not enough to actually take down a goblin, unfortunately. Its claws shy away as the goblin beats it back. Kaless.
Did they do the rest of its thing for... I mean, if they've got a shield, they have to make that dexterity saving throw.
Wait, it didn't hit though.
Doesn't say it had to hit them. Okay.
I mean, I would assume it has to hit to be able to have the effect go off.
Alright, so I'm technically still stealth, right? Or is that gone out the window because George lit up the screen?
Yeah, that's gonna have to go out the window at this point.
Damn it.
Everybody, you guys are just kind of sitting in the middle of the conga line. I don't know how well you can still be fast without trace or no.
Alright. So, that means I lose my advantage, right? Because I don't have my stealth anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I still have my assassin ability.
Mm-hmm.
So, oops. That's where I want to go. 5, 10, 15. Hello.
Yeah, and that, yep, there's a goblin there.
Oh, yeah. I can see him. If that don't hit, I'll use my inspiration.
It is not. Zorbo couldn't hit with a 14 either.
Can someone please finish?
There's
Oh my
goblins to
God.
be killed.
The dinosaurs over there squawking loudly.
19.
19 will hit.
Alright, because of my assassin ability and the fact he hasn't gone yet, that's a crit, and so it'll do double damage.
That sounds bad.
That's how I've been coup de growing those people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna coup de grow a third one. So 14 so far, and then I'll roll it if I need to keep rolling.
No, you're able to slaughter that goblin where he stands. Stabbed right
Okay.
through the chest.
And then, since I still have my bonus action, and I still have movement left, can I come over and just use my offhand to keep helping bring the trap?
Sure.
So just kind of come back around this way and just use my little dagger to help spring the trap.
Okay.
What's
Give me
going on?
give me an attack roll.
Hang on, I can roll my little dagger. Hang on a sec. Let me turn off my sneak attack though.
Nine is not going to hit that vine though.
Really? It's a
Yep.
vine. It can't move.
It's a pretty high vine. It's also just, I guess, like piercing its armor or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
The armor of the vine.
The vine's not
The
dodging.
kind.
but- Yeah, you're trying to like cut through it, not quite able to do it.
Alright.
Yellian.
It's all up to you. Only you can sever the vine.
Okay, so that's what I need to do. I need to go over there and hit that thing.
I am dying of curiosity, yes.
Please, God.
Why are we trying to kill this vine? What did it do?
It existed.
Gillian does swear vengeance upon her enemies, so she needs proper motivation.
I need motivation.
It murdered your theater partner.
It said your bagpipe playing sucks.
Back during that summer that you're doing improv, it came in and choked your partner in their sleep.
Theron concocts this elaborate story.
Yeah.
And he's just screaming in dinosaur. 23 will hit. Gillian.
God damn you, Vine!
Casts a furious vengeance.
You will. To hell with you.
Gillian, you let out a super bloodthirsty scream. Let's see. Piercing damage. Okay. You stab that vine, and it looks like it is now holding on for dear life, but it is still attached.
Hi.
It is just like the littlest thread is hanging on.
If only we had another person to attack it instead of the koala bear.
The goblins.
What, can someone who doesn't have two-weapon fighting still take their bonus action to do an offhand attack?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
She could. Yeah, she uses a bonus action.
Yeah, so...
Well, she doesn't have another weapon, does she?
Oh, do you have a dagger?
I do. Wait, what? Why would I have another action?
As a bonus action, you can make an offhand attack.
It's just a straight damage roll. There's no
Yeah.
bonus for your proficiency.
Oh.
So if you have like a little dagger or something, you can use that.
It has to be a light weapon, and you have to be wielding a light weapon, which I believe a rapier is.
It is.
Yeah. So
that's one of the reasons why I have one.
Yep. So you can roll your just dagger attack, and it's the damage is just 1d4.
Okay, so just roll 1d4. Like, do
No.
I?
the DM's describing it. It won't matter.
I still need a.
You gotta.
I mean, I still need to do like to see if I hit.
You still need an attack roll, yeah. That does not hit.
Oh my god!
I tried.
That vine dances out of the way. It's just springboarding.
Dances out of the way.
Not today. All right, the goblins attack. I'm gonna kind of hand wave their attacks against the Zorbo to speed things up, but we'll say the Zorbo is still alive, but definitely takes some damage. And then a couple more goblins charge you all, including one running at George. I'm waiting for Roll20 to catch up. There we go. All right, this one runs at George. Effectually, we'll have one runs up to the Deinonychus. Teen should hit you with your crap AC. Roll20 to catch up. There we go. 5 damage. And the tented area here just starts kind of exploding with goblins, almost like it's an anthill in itself, as goblins pour out of all these homes. And scream and charge. One of them is way more decorated than the other goblins. and she wears a big shiny metallic amulet on her as like a necklace.
There
She
it is.
approaches and screams in Goblin as a lot of goblins just charge.
So we see all the goblins coming out. Can I scream out to what was his name? What was the stupid little goblin's name? Yakma?
Yaka.
Yaka. I'll scream out to Yaka. Good job, Yaka! You led us right to her! Now slay her!
Yeah, you actually hear Yaka kind of run up. He runs up next to the queen and says, "My queen! They're here! They want to take amulet! Yaka tried to stop them!"
How do you think we got here?
Yeah.
Yaka led the way!
The queen screams and actually just pushes him down. It's like, "You fool! You led them right to us! Do not let them destroy the vine!" And the goblins, 10, 15, 20... will charge forward. We'll do one more against the Deinonychus and one more against George. This will be Deinonychus for another 6 damage, and George is not going to be able to attack. Or not hit. And the queen will pull out a javelin and hurl it at Gillian. I got to attack Gillian. It's just not a combat encounter if I don't do that.
Hey.
Oops.
Oh.
She already rolled her damage, though. 1 damage. How about that?
1?
Oh. Ow, he scratched me.
I'm not even sure how that... Yeah, it's just a 1d6. Alright. Oh, she's got her own stat block. That's why I rolled like that.
Grab stab!
Grab stab, yep. Alright, we go up to... Or we go down to Mannix.
Oh yeah, man. Next.
Yep.
Last and almost forgotten.
Yep.
Yep.
Does it look like... Well, at this point, I'll just swing at it. Alright, I will run up.
So what you can surmise is that... Mannix, give me a... What is your dude best at? Investigation?
Investigation?
Give me an investigation roll. You've been staring at this thing for a while.
Yeah.
You see people hacking away. You're kind of looking at all these different things.
Right.
Give me an investigation roll.
Okay. No, I rolled a 2.
I thought you had that insight that you had the minimum on.
Yeah, insight for lying, yeah.
Okay. You are a little confused about what this is, but you kind of think of almost like the way maybe some siege weapons would work, and you think maybe this is some kind of emergency escape mechanism for the Goblin Village.
Oh, but we wouldn't want the queen to escape.
No, we wouldn't.
Interesting.
Quick, patch up the vine.
Yeah. Wait, did I just hear her yell not to let us destroy the vine, though?
Yes, you did hear her say that.
So now I'm confused if she wants to escape. Well, maybe she doesn't want to escape. Maybe she wants to stay and kill us all. Oh, I don't know. What do I do?
Slice it.
WWMD. What would Mannix do?
She doesn't want us to do it.
Yeah, if she doesn't want us to do it, I'm going to do it. Alright, I'm going to take a swing at the...
Swing at it.
Vine. Oh my god.
You nearly
What a
stabbed
fucking
yourself.
waste of a turn.
Can you do a fun little bonus action?
He can do his bonus cowardice.
I can. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try it. I won't run away. I'll actually try to cut the vine. It seems so important now.
So you do the offhand attack?
Yeah. Nope. Still nothing.
Yeah, man.
God.
Attacking even a vine is not really Mannix's strong suit here.
No, I rolled a 2 and a 6. These are just bad rolls.
These are bad
also.
rolls. A 2, a 1, and a 6.
Yep.
Alright, go sit in the corner.
Yeah.
Think about what you've done. Theron,
All right.
it's gone all the way back to you, good sir.
Fantastic. Alright,
What
I'll
would
do-
you like to do?
Oh,
He's gonna summon all of you to a board meeting after this.
I got the multi-attack is 3 attacks.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
That might have made a giant difference.
That
I
might have
realized
been
that.
different.
There's 3 attacks? That's crazy.
He doesn't have that much health, so
Yeah.
I'll do the. Am I in range of the vine still?
Yeah, that's fine. It's kind of at a weird, like, aerial angle, so I'm kind of making this whole general area be vine reaching.
Alright. I'll
Fine,
bite at
Jason.
Vine adjacent, yeah.
it. Assume that hits for 9.
Does. Alright, you chew through that vine. You realize that piercing damage is maybe not quite the way to go with a vine, but you deal enough damage to chew through the final threads of the vine. And as you do, I can show you a mental picture that I would have shown Mannix last round had he rolled good enough. But this is essentially how the mechanism works.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
So
Alright.
you bite through this vine, and the entire under part of these tents just folds up quickly like a sack and is slung into the air, just across, just out of sight of the jungle. So all of this in
So
the green
weird.
is
Okay.
gone.
Oh man, were there crossbow bolts in there?
Come back, crossbow.
No, but our amulet was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay.
We're gonna have to go after that eventually.
Well, that's a problem.
Yep.
Darn it.
Come back, amulet.
I'm having to make quick map adjustments for this, but yeah, this area is now gone.
Just bare
So
earth.
funny. Alright, my last 2 attacks after seeing that. I'll
Yeah,
do,
the
two-
goblins outside of the green part are still here.
Do the one to the north of me.
Let's see,
Yeah, I'll
is
do
that,
my final one. Do the same one.
that looks kind of shitty.
I get advantage, so.
Oh, this area is just gone.
Alright.
And all the goblins are gone.
Oh yeah, everybody gave off a scream and a shout as the vine went off and cracked, and that all this area is just gone, and there's like
that
crying
can't
and
be-
screaming.
That can't be good for them. Like there is such a thing as falling damage. Like they
Oh
get
no!
thrown.
Hence you think why you realize the queen was shouting about not breaking that vine.
Like why would that be their escape plan? we're going to throw ourselves through the air at high speed.
You imagine the goblins are probably not inside the village at the time they try to preserve their village.
So this is like a cargo drop sort of situation.
There you
They're just trying to.
go.
Okay.
Well,
Not
it
meant,
makes it worth it.
not meant to transport goblins across long distances.
Okay. So we're gonna find just a bunch of goblin corpses in a bag. For a little while.
All right. I'm sorry, I missed all the attacks.
I did 8 damage to the one to the north of me.
Okay, you ripped that one apart.
Okay.
George, you have seen this unfold as suddenly the entire village has just disappeared from view rather quickly. You hear like the
George.
cries of goblin children around you also.
Oh no.
Mommy, no!
The Deinonychus rubs his hands together.
George apologizes to the Zorbo. Sorry for hitting you. It was pitch
What the-
black.
Don't apologize to him. You're gonna murder him in a second. No, you're just making me feel bad for the thing.
Sociopath.
Alright, if you really know, I only need his claws. That's it.
No, maybe I'll give him to you.
Maybe. I'll just chop him off and he's defenseless. But I just need the claws It'll make you feel better.
I don't like any of this.
Cut his hands off and just leave him there.
All I need is
Oh,
your
This
hand.
is par for the course for George.
Bye.
But for now, he'll just have to do with the apology as I attack.
It's for a good cause. Strengthening my power.
That's right.
Someone directly to my left.
Yeah, that'll do. Shit, I need to put this on the actual map layer. The token is too big.
The goblin's being flung through space.
Yeah, that's right.
Just
They're in orbit now.
They're still in the air.
some say they're still traveling.
Yeah, you murder the fuck out of that nearest zombie. Alright, the nearest goblin.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Does the Zorbo actually get an attack off? Let's see. Does not actually have a very good to hit. Nope, it's still trying to attack the goblins.
Okay.
Not quite able to. You do realize that the goblins did capture this thing initially and put it in a cage, so
Yeah.
one Zorbo might not be that effective, but it is distracting them for sure. Coalesce.
Okay.
The surviving goblins are now just extremely PO'd at all of you. Give off battle cries.
Is it okay to stand here? Like, is it just flat underneath it? Or...
It's just, yeah, it's just flattened jungle underneath it, yep.
Alright.
A second trap is flung.
Man, if
disengage,
only one of
okay.
you had been in there at the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of fun damage you take on that one.
Yeah, how high does that go?
That's a good question. You see it just launch and sail off into the jungle.
Those of us without dark vision just see it just sail into darkness. Immediately.
Basically.
Just gone.
20 hits, obviously.
For 15.
Yep, you destroy that guy. Golly. You guys are getting some hits now. This is revenge from your shitty goblin attacks
Yeah.
from before. Gillian. Those goblins are all dead. George has got a bunch down there.
Okay. Down here. Let's see.
And why is the T-Rex wanting their stuff?
I mean, I think this is probably drawn by a goblin, maybe? I don't know.
The goblin's idea of an emergency. When the T-Rex comes, he'll want our tents. We need to pack them up and sit very quickly.
Yeah, I'll just text one. I have the sleep spell. I have not had a chance to use yet. So I'm wanting to do that.
Do it! If you have spell slots
Well-
left, do it!
It's my one spell slot left, and I think I just need to deal with this goblin who's I just sidled up to. So I will attack him with my rapier.
I'll see. You should have done the sleep spell, Gillian.
Excellent.
Stares at her rapier.
Your
Sleep
heart was
spell
not in
rapier.
it. Yeah.
No, I know.
All right. I will go ahead and roll the goblin. See if the goblins can actually butcher this Zorbo.
Save George from having to do it himself.
Yeah.
Although,
That one
I don't think.
won't. That one. Ooh. No, it's still up, actually. It is looking pretty bad, though. We'll have that goblin. That goblin's actually going to attack George because Gillian was so ineffective. 18, George? How's 3 damage do for you?
Sounds good.
This one will run up to attempt to engage. The other goblins all kind of screaming and crying and just trying to adjust to this situation back here. Let's say that one of these does pull out a bow and fire it across at George. 16. What is yours? 17? George?
Yep,
Okay,
17.
Okay, 17. Alright, otherwise, some of the goblins actually try to run kind of away from all of you, because they're kind of also used to when a threat this big ends up getting rid of their entire encampment, they pretty much flee. So, many of the goblins are now fleeing this area. You are...
I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah. Man, you are so like, we gotta kill this vine, dude. Manix.
Let's see. 10, 15. I think I can. Nope, can't quite make it. So instead, I will just go here and take a crossbow shot at the one that Gillian tried to stab. Because then I get my sneak attack. If I can hit it, which I haven't been able to thus far. Nope.
Nope. Not so much with a 10. Alright, Manix, you had your moment to shine at some point.
Not this session.
Not this session. There'll be others. Theron.
Alright. I'm gonna run down here. I will do my multi-attack. I'll bite. I get advantage though. I'm attacking the one between me and Gillian. Yes.
There you go. Alright, you bite that goblin's throat out.
Okay.
If you haven't realized by now, goblins high AC, low hit points.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay. Alright, I'll
Sleep
claw
would have been devastating.
claw the one to the south.
Ah,
Nope.
20 just freaked
Alright,
out.
second one. 16 hits, right?
16 does hit. I have to redo my roll 20 in a second. I just lost the map layer.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for damage and tell me how much. Can't see.
10.
10 damage will kill that goblin for sure. The nice thing about using Discord on our webcams is that I can reload Roll20 without fucking up our webcams.
Yeah.
Who's next on the initiative? Trying to keep things going while I'm reloading.
George.
George, take it away. Oh,
That goblin at the bottom didn't die yet.
He's dead.
he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
I'm redoing. I'm
Okay.
reloading Roll20, so it's gonna take me a
5,
second.
10.
Just
15,
throw around your
20.
precious Zorbo.
I will help you, Zorbo.
I am now allied with you.
Man,
Now
I
you're
better
ally.
hope the goblins kill that Zorbo.
Yeah, otherwise.
You know what's worse? I wasn't paying attention to my list, but I had to kill this bunny in my pocket.
You just now realized that? Oh my
Yes.
god! I've been trying to drop hints about that so many times. Yes, it's called an
You have
Amirage.
to kill it?
I had to take its horn, which I think essentially is the same thing as killing it. I mean,
Depends on what kind of animal it is. Like a deer, you can take its horn.
It's that little bunny with the unicorn horn.
Well, no, I'm saying like a deer, you can take its antlers and it's fine. A goat
Is
or a
it?
ram, though, if you take their
Does it
horn
get
off,
bullied?
they bleed to death. So certain animals can,
Oh,
certain
I'm
animals
sure
can't.
with Eric being our DM,
It would-
taking
it would-
the horn is going to kill it.
Do I need to show you the like adorable picture of the bunny corn again?
How much of the horn do you need to take? Can you just take the tip?
Just the tip.
Just the tip, as she says.
Shavings.
Oh my God,
Just
roll
what I
20,
used it
please.
Anyway, I'm gonna kill this one between me and the Zorbo for making allies with them. Whoa!
Oh, that's crit.
Mm.
Yep.
Alright, I can't see the map, but I can see the chat log. We're at least coming back slowly. Alright, that will kill a goblin. Are you attacking the goblin or the Zorbo?
The Goblin. Sorry.
Goblin,
yes.
okay. It's like, wait, which one is my friend and which one is my enemy?
I'll kill them all eventually,
Yeah.
but right now.
You
All
could
right.
just put the little bunny corn down in front of the Zorbo and let the Zorbo kill it for you. And then,
So we're making the animals fight each other now.
yeah, you know,
I
Okay.
please don't.
So,
Yeah.
so a 9 kills the goblin.
Yes, a 9 kills the
Okay.
goblin.
Then, on my other hand, we should the
Alright.
one to the bottom right,
I'm coming
which
back.
does not give me advantage. 18 for 8.
That will kill the goblin.
Okay. Got them both.
Alright,
Nice.
so you did this, and this,
Yep.
and this. Is that correct?
Yep.
Alright, wow, you come in like a fucking whirling dervish, just murder these goblins as they're still entrenched with this ferocious koala. The Zorbo is next, and it will, again, attempt to attack the goblin it is trying to deal with. It is not doing very good attacks, though. Maybe it's somewhat weakened from being in the cage.
Sure.
Alright, Kaless.
okay. How far am I? Okay. 40. Never mind. Okay, so this guy who's up over here, I'll just shoot him with my short bow. Never mind. I won't shoot him with splat.
It's not gonna do it, yeah. Gillian.
There's only one left, right?
Just this guy. Who's this?
There's two kind of back over in the corner to where I'm heading.
Yeah, a lot of these goblins appear to be kind of in retreat mode or fleeing from this general area.
Mm.
Okay. So I mean, if they're retreating, I don't really feel like I need to attack them then, right? So I guess I'll just move towards Kaless.
Is this one down here, right here, still hostile, or is it actually in retreat?
It looks like it is going to retreat, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it just saw George cut down those two guys in like one blow each, so it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, we can just let the rest of them run away.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna move up towards
on their
the-
turn, the goblins will do their bonus disengage thing that they can do, and then they will just dash away, essentially just flee while screaming the whole time.
Where was Yak at? Was he one of the ones who ran away? Was he in the tent?
He was
He
in
was
the tent.
he was right next to the queen.
Excellent. That's good.
Yep.
I just want to make sure he died because
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make sure. We'll make sure.
Yeah, all the goblins run away. I'm gonna keep you guys in initiative orders because the Zorbo is still here.
Oh, right. That's
so-
George's problem.
so
I don't want to get involved in that.
we go to Mannix next.
I literally tell George, this is your thing. I'm not attacking the innocent creature that we let out of a cage.
Okay, fine. I offer it some food.
I guess you do go before the Zorbo, so Well, Theron, did you want to do anything while we're still in initiative order? Did you want to attack the Zorbo or not?
No, I don't want to attack the Zorbo.
It's your turn, so I'm just saying.
In fact, I'm going to stand right here, because it seems like George might be wanting to kill the Zorbo.
Now, need I remind you, you are a Deinonychus right now.
Right, I'm going to scream at him.
Charge!
This is that scene from
Oh, here.
Jurassic Park 3 where Alan Grant has that dream and he turns around and the dinosaur's just talking to him.
I'm going to say, sorry, little buddy. Here's some food as he walks around the Deinonychus and offers the Zorbo some food.
What kind of food are you going to offer that Zorbo?
It's a random assortment. I mean, I have rations, which includes like a sandwich. And
George, give me a
apple.
nature check, please.
You're just going to kill it by feeding him.
They're deathly allergic to nuts.
Alright, George, you are not sure what this animal eats.
Nope.
It does have pointy teeth, I will say that.
But here, it's
It's
a
a
ham
pu-
sandwich. It's a ham sandwich with bacon. And I do have...
Where did you get? How long have you had that ham sandwich?
The ham's a
He
little
keeps
sweet.
a lot of things in his shell, okay?
I haven't seen any pigs since we were on the coast, and that was days and days ago.
That was like a month ago, I think.
That's why I'm offering it to him. And then there's a little Capri Sun for you. Here you go.
String cheese.
And then George pulls out the Amirage and says, "Here, look, little buddy."
You pull out the Almirage?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Look, a friend.
George, the Zorbo leaps on top of the bunny and tears into it.
Of course it does. Of course. Because this is fucking George's...
Everybody just kind of has to look away briefly, but
Yeah,
the
I don't want to see this, man. It's just like,
the creature
Jesus
just
Christ.
fucking digs into
Wanders
this
off into-
very greedily. The Almirage gives like a squeak, and all that's left is this little horn.
Oh, that's
Even-
his more.
Let's put it this way: the assassin is disturbed by this.
Hang on, where's that
No.
handout? I gotta show that handout again. It's so adorable.
It's on my creature list also.
You could turn into one.
Yeah.
It is, it's true.
I'm
There
gonna
we
show
go.
it. There you go.
Dynamite.
Mhm.
We just fed it to a koala bear.
A very vicious one.
Yep.
Damn it.
Well,
Alright.
do what you gotta fucking do.
That
now,
was its
George.
turn, essentially, was destroying that Almirage.
Does it look like it wants to join me now? Now that I've...
Do you have a Pokeball, George? Is that
Can I-
what you want?
This
I
is
say
our
this
bonding
world
experience.
before it dies.
Now that I fed it.
Roll a nature check. Or if anybody wants to talk to George, you can roll a nature check as well.
Alright.
It doesn't look friendly.
Alright, let's kill it. What does it take? It's gonna kill me next.
Deinonychus just hangs his head down and shakes,
Sure,
shakes
yep.
his head and walks away.
That's all of us. We're just like...
All of us is the sad Deinonychus walking away.
You killed my buddy.
This could not have ended more
Killed an
tragically.
innocent creature.
Alright. I want to kill the Zorbo now.
Okay. You get to go before it does, so. You notice that as it's standing on the, when it was in the cage, it kind of had a different sheen to it, like a brownish sheen, and now that it's standing on ground, it has kind of a grayish, like, overcast to it.
It's too late. struck it.
14 does not hit. It just kind of bounces off this. It has this like new, like thicker, like almost rocky exterior.
What? It's not going
Oh
well.
no, George! The duel continues. Zorbo gets a chance. Oh, it's a terrible attack though. You were able to withstand its fury. Oh! George
like, I'm
fires
tired of this.
back.
Those are my two hints.
Okay.
4 and a 7.
It's not quite down, but it is extremely bloodied now.
Can I see this going on and just shoot the damn thing and put
Sure.
it out of its misery?
Yeah, you can get an attack in. It's gonna use its turn to actually like disengage and attempt to run from George because it's very bloodied now, but it doesn't get very far. But yeah, you are free to shoot it. This is like casual initiative order, I think.
Yeah. Some of us are not
Yeah,
going to
so
get
you
involved
don't
in
want to have
this.
to participate in this.
I just want it to end.
Yeah, it looks like it is in bad shape.
Watching George like put like paper cuts into
Like,
this
slap
thing.
repeatedly.
It's like trying to do a mercy kill, and it's just the worst
Yeah.
way of doing it. It's just suffering so much.
I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Give me some damage.
Please, for the love of God, let it die.
That's fine, yeah. We'll say that you put it down. You get a nice little headshot right as it's getting away. You just kind of like sigh and like sight your crossbow and just fire it as it's like, ah! Just thud it and just goes clunk, just falls down.
I'm just sitting there going, why did I have to be the one? Can I hit this?
I didn't start this day wanting to mercy kill a koala bear, but
Yeah, exactly.
that's how we ended it.
You don't get to choose how your days end.
No. That's Jolt, baby.
Once the koala bear's down, Celeste walks in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that will bring us an end to this lengthy session that involved a
Man.
flying
What a
goblin
dark
village
ending to
and murdering various animals, just all kinds of terrible things. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Rochelle, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to everyone for watching. Go to roguewatson.com for recaps and patreon.com/roguewatson if you just like to support the channel. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time. Oh my goodness.
Have like a graphic of the goblin still flying through the air.
At the end, that's the whole credit sequence.
During the
Just
credit
a
sequence
bag
of this
flying.
episode, it's just this goblin sack flying over the jungle.
But it's like
Yeah.
peaceful music.
Yeah. This is very. There's starlight behind them. It's all very.
You can see like one goblin has its head poking out of the sack, its hair is flying behind it. Like the Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm killer!
Yeah. Till the way end.
Yeah.